Have you ever wondered how something as seemingly harmless as watching pornography could actually be rewiring your brain? I'm TOMAAS, an artist and creator of the artworks you'll see throughout this video. Welcome to Your Brain on Porn. Did you know that researchers have told a Senate hearing that internet porn is more addictive and harmful than street drugs like crack cocaine? It's a bold claim, but one that's backed by emerging science. Today, we're diving into the science behind how pornography affects our brains. This video is not just about the impact on your mental health, but also about understanding the mechanisms at play and how you can take control. Have you ever stopped to think about what happens in your brain when you watch porn? It's a question that many people don't consider, but it's crucial to understanding why this seemingly harmless habit can have profound effects on your life. Let's start with some statistics to set the stage. Did you know that Pornhub, the world's largest free porn site, received over 33.5 billion site visits in 2023 alone? That's more than the combined visits to Netflix, Amazon, and Twitter. With such widespread use, it's important to understand what's happening behind the scenes in our brains. Our brains are incredibly adaptable, capable of changing and forming new neural connections in response to our behaviors and experiences. This ability, known as neuroplasticity, is what allows us to learn new skills and adapt to new environments. However, it also means that repetitive behaviors like watching pornography can lead to significant changes in our brain's structure and function. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Research has shown that pornography consumption leverages this neuroplasticity in ways that can lead to addiction and other negative consequences. In fact, the neural changes associated with porn consumption are similar to those seen in substance addiction. But how exactly does this happen? What changes occur in the brain, and how do they affect our behavior and mental health? Throughout this video, we will break down these complex processes into understandable concepts backed by scientific research. We will explore how the brain's reward system is hijacked by the hyper-stimulating effects of pornography, leading to addiction-like behaviors. We'll also discuss the broader impacts on mental health and relationships, and finally, we'll offer practical steps to help you rewire your brain for better health. So let's get started on this journey of understanding and transformation. To understand how pornography affects the brain, we need to delve into the concept of neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This adaptability is crucial for learning and memory, but can also make the brain vulnerable to habits that are less beneficial. When you watch pornography, your brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. This release of dopamine creates a feeling of euphoria and reinforces the behavior, encouraging you to repeat it. Over time, the repeated release of dopamine in response to pornography can lead to significant changes in the brain's structure and function. Research from the Max Planck Institute has shown that frequent porn users exhibit less gray matter in the striatum, a critical part of the brain's reward system. Gray matter is involved in processing information and controlling impulses. Reduced gray matter in this area can lead to a decrease in the brain's ability to respond to rewards, making it harder to feel pleasure from everyday activities. This can drive individuals to seek out more extreme or frequent pornographic material to achieve the same level of arousal. Additionally, studies have found that the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making and impulse control, can become less active with excessive porn use. This can lead to impaired judgment and increased compulsive behavior, similar to what is seen in drug addicts. The connection between the prefrontal cortex and the reward system becomes weaker, making it harder for individuals to resist the urge to watch porn, even when they are aware of its negative consequences. Another significant change occurs in the brain's response to sexual stimuli. As porn consumption increases, the brain becomes desensitized to normal sexual cues, requiring more novel and extreme content to achieve the same level of arousal. This can lead to a range of sexual dysfunctions, including difficulty achieving orgasm and erectile dysfunction in men. These changes in brain structure and function highlight the powerful impact that pornography can have on the brain. It's not just about the immediate pleasure. It's about the long-term changes that can affect your ability to experience joy and satisfaction in other areas of life. At the core of pornography's impact on the brain is the neurotransmitter dopamine. Often referred to as the feel-good hormone, dopamine plays a central role in the brain's reward system. It is released in response to pleasurable activities, reinforcing behaviors and encouraging repetition. When you watch pornography, your brain releases a significant amount of dopamine, creating a sense of pleasure and satisfaction. This release of dopamine is part of the brain's reward system, which evolved to reinforce behaviors essential for survival, such as eating and procreation. However, the artificial stimulation from pornography can hijack this system, leading to addiction. Just like with drugs, the brain can develop a tolerance to pornography. Over time, it requires more and more stimulation to achieve the same level of pleasure. This phenomenon is known as tolerance. As tolerance builds, individuals may find themselves seeking out more novel and extreme forms of pornography to get the same dopamine hit. This is why some people may escalate from watching normal porn to more hardcore or unusual genres. The continuous and excessive release of dopamine from watching pornography can overstimulate the brain's reward system, leading to changes in the brain's chemistry. The brain starts to rely on pornography for dopamine release, making it harder to experience pleasure from other activities. This is known as anhedonia, a condition where the ability to feel pleasure is diminished. The cycle of craving and consumption becomes a feedback loop. The brain craves the dopamine rush from pornography, leading to repeated use and further changes in brain chemistry. This cycle can be difficult to break, as the brain's reward pathways are deeply embedded in our neural circuitry. Moreover, the anticipation of watching porn can also trigger dopamine release. This means that even thinking about watching pornography can produce a pleasurable feeling, further reinforcing the behavior. This anticipation release pattern is a hallmark of addictive behaviors, making it challenging to control the urge to watch porn. Understanding the role of dopamine in pornography addiction is crucial for recognizing the signs and symptoms of addiction. It's not just about the act of watching porn, it's about how the brain is conditioned to respond to it, creating a dependency that can be as powerful as drug addiction. Recognizing this can be the first step towards addressing and overcoming the addiction. Pornography doesn't just change the brain, it also has far-reaching effects on mental health and relationships. Many users report higher levels of depression and anxiety, and there's evidence to suggest that pornography consumption can exacerbate these conditions. One of the most concerning impacts is on relationships. As the brain becomes desensitized to normal sexual stimuli, individuals may find it increasingly difficult to become aroused by their real-life partners. This can lead to a range of sexual dysfunctions, including erectile dysfunction in men and decreased libido in both men and women. The inability to achieve sexual satisfaction with a partner can create tension and dissatisfaction within relationships. A study published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine found that men who frequently watch pornography are more likely to report lower sexual satisfaction and intimacy in their relationships. This is because their brains have become conditioned to respond to the hyperstimulation of pornography, making real-life sex seem less exciting by comparison. Moreover, the compulsive nature of pornography use can lead to secrecy and dishonesty in relationships. Many users feel shame and guilt about their consumption, which can cause them to hide their behavior from their partners. This secrecy can erode trust and lead to feelings of betrayal and resentment. Pornography can also impact mental health by altering the brain's response to stress and anxiety. Studies have shown that excessive porn use is associated with increased levels of depression and anxiety. This may be due to the way pornography affects the brain's reward system, making it harder to feel pleasure from everyday activities and leading to a reliance on porn for dopamine release. Additionally, the guilt and shame associated with pornography use can contribute to low self-esteem and negative self-perception. Many users report feeling trapped in a cycle of use where they want to stop but feel unable to do so. This can lead to feelings of hopelessness and despair, further impacting mental health. Understanding the impact of pornography on mental health and relationships is essential for recognizing the broader consequences of its use. It's not just about the immediate effects on the brain, it's about the long-term impact on your overall well-being and the health of your relationships. The good news is that the brain's neuroplasticity works both ways. Here are some practical steps to help you break free from pornography and restore your brain to a healthier state. 1. Mindfulness practices. Engage in activities like meditation and yoga to become more aware of your triggers and manage them effectively. Mindfulness helps you stay present and reduces the urge to seek out pornography. 2. Healthy alternatives. Replace porn with fulfilling activities such as exercise, hobbies, or creative pursuits. Physical exercise, in particular, boosts dopamine levels naturally and improves mental health. 3. Professional support. Seek help from a therapist or counselor. Cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT) can be effective in addressing addictive behaviors and underlying issues. 4. Join support groups. Connect with others facing similar challenges. Support groups offer community and accountability, providing motivation and new perspectives on recovery. 5. Set clear goals and track progress. Establish achievable goals and use a journal or app to track your progress. Celebrate small victories to stay motivated. By taking these steps, you can start to rewire your brain, break free from the cycle of pornography addiction, and improve your overall mental and emotional health. Remember, recovery is a journey and persistence is key. Thank you for watching Your Brain on Porn. I hope this video has provided you with valuable insights into how pornography affects the brain and practical steps you can take to overcome its impact. Remember, understanding the science behind your behaviors is the first step towards making positive changes in your life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more informative content on mental health and well-being. And if you enjoyed the artworks in this video, please visit TOMAAS.com to see more of my artworks. Stay informed, stay healthy, and take care of your brain. See you in the next video.